Today, 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 today is a new day.
Morning guys, so we're in Raft Jam up in the Blue Mountains. This is my morning view. It's really wet today, but that's okay. It's the Caribbean after all, and someone has to water the garden, right? I've just been looking through our medicine bag because I thought it might be interesting to share with you some of the things that we've bought for the last 10 weeks that have been essential to me for looking after the babe and also for keeping mummy and daddy, me and Dan, above board. So we bought some cold and flu sachets. We've also got some nasal spray for the babe. So when she gets blocked up, if she gets blocked up, which she has done a couple of times on this trip, just spray that there and it kind of like lets everything flow out. It's given me a chance to practice my sucking snot skills, which is not fun. I did forget the squeezy nasal sucker at home, so that's annoying. Ibuprofen and paracetamol, of course. These are the baby ones as well, just in case she gets mosquito. Just in case she gets sick. She's teething at the moment as well, so to help with the pain relief, I've also got some Ashton Parsons. Oh, you can't really see it. It's too bright. There we go. Ashton Parsons teething powder, which is actually really good. Also for the babe, there's mosquitoes everywhere, evidently, and we found this mosquito repellent. It comes in wipes form, which is really useful. But what's also good about it is that it is child friendly, and it's one of the only ones I've managed to find actually that wasn't full of DEET and full of chemicals and completely toxic and poisonous. And you guys know that I'm really interested in like keeping my family safe from all of those parabens. So yeah, this V mosquito repellent was really useful. It comes in a spray form as well that me and Dan have used. We've got the spray, but the wipes are really good for actually applying to babies because you can just, you know, obviously target the areas, avoid the face, and when they're flailing around, not keeping still, you can also not get any repellent in their eye. Speaking of mosquito repellent bracelets, to be honest, I have no idea how good these really are. But they're non-toxic and they're DEET free, and I put them in her buggy like when we're out and about. I put them in her cot when she's sleeping. They smell quite strong, so I wouldn't put them, obviously babies can't play with them or have them in their mouths or anything like that. I think they work. I've not really had a choice. I can't spray myself with DEET, so I've had to use these alternative remedies to repel mosquitoes, and I haven't come off too badly, so there must be something to them. Diorolite. Whenever I travel anywhere, we always bring Diorolite because just in case you get dodgy belly and you need rehydrating. And you can also give it to infants, which I didn't know. And Alipay's been teething, as I said, which has given her a bit of a runny belly at times. Also the change in diet, the change in temperature, changing everything has been quite hard on her stomach. So I found having those electrolyte powders really useful. Of course, ibuprofen and paracetamol for mum and dad, all of those sleepless nights, and to remedy all that rum drinking. These are multivitamins, and I'm still kind of breastfeeding. I'm not like 100% breastfeeding her at the moment because she's weaning and she's feeding solids, and also we've introduced formula to her on this trip as well. But it's just something to keep me upbeat and something to keep me well. Obviously there's a lot of heat and a lot of temperature differences here, and that can really leave you feeling drained. And I just think, you know, if mummy's drained, then baby's definitely going to be drained as well. Then you've got your good old travel first aid kit, which just contains the usual like antibacterial wipes, plasters, bandages, you know, things like that, just in case you have an accident or you cut yourself, or you know, in case baby has an accident and you want to patch them up. And obviously you've got a little bag to put them in. I can't remember where I got this one from, but it's big and it's got loads of little sections in it, which I think is really important to keep everything separated. And also for sunny climates, I found this particular baby sunscreen really good, and it's called Banana Boat. It's quite a popular brand actually, so many of you will probably know it. It's called Banana Boat and it's factor 50. Any higher than that doesn't really make any sense, apparently. It doesn't make any difference. And it's kind to skin, hypoallergenic, water resistant, very water resistant, which is great. Alipay is quite a sweater as well, so I wouldn't have put this on her face, maybe a little bit on top of her forehead. But mainly this is like kind of dabbing the shoulders and dabbing any areas that are exposed when and if she is in direct sunlight. So yeah, this is the Dashleys medicine bag brief for travelling with a baby, especially if you're going away for a while. Definitely stock up on supplies, and don't necessarily rely on the local shops to have what you need, because it can be very different. And it's just nice to have things that you're familiar with, and it's just really easy to use. So yeah, medicine bag, check. Let's go.